health story too. My friend is works at a charity program that teaches people from socially disadvantaged groups and migrants and refugees about healthcare system in the United States. So he gives 3 lectures at the hospital, and I put down some notes, and here are some extracts from his lecture. If first of all, if you have some medical problems of any kind, you should visit your physician, or you should call a qualified healthcare provider to be diagnosed and treated. And don't waste time on self-diagnosing and on the internet, and don't rely on the home remedies, especially when your case is very serious and you have pain. However, there are some cases when you don't need to go to a doctor. For example, you have a color or a blister on your foot, then just put on a bandage and wear comfortable comfortable shoes. And if you are sick and have a pain in your stomach after eating a 2 weeks cake or mushrooms you have picked in the nearby forest, you might be suffering from food poisoning, and if it is mild case, you in a couple days you will recover from it without special treatment. But if it is just have some rest, have a lot of rest, and stay at home. And if it is a severe case of food poisoning, you might be prescribed some medicine from by a doctor, and even put in a hospital for an IV, on an IV. And to deal with various health issues such as pain in the back and high blood pressure or problems with your heart, you should set up an appointment with a doctor, and the doctor asks you some questions, and he about your condition. And if English is not your first language and it is hard for you to describe what problems you are experiencing and what pain and where is your pain, the interpreter will be provided. And after the doctor asks you about your state questions, and he examines you, he takes temperature and measures blood pressure and heart rate, and even he may also check your lungs. And if the case is very severe, you may have an MRI or an X-ray to find out what is causing the problem. And in some cases it is only it's enough a blood test to put a to understand what is causing the problem. So if you have a toothache, don't hesitate and go to a dentist professional. A cavity may sometimes cause very unbearable pain, and so you need to have a dental fill-in, and don't it's best to go straight to the doctor and have your teeth treated, because it's pain is very pain is very bad. But if you don't have the possibility to do it, just take a painkiller to smooth your pain. And now there are lots of medicines that you can buy at every pharmacy store without prescription. But be careful what what you buy, and read the instruction, because before use. You read the instruction before use, because some remedies, some medicine have side effects. And there are cases when keep in mind that some drugs can be only prescribed or administered by trained professionals. And you know that medical authorities recommend to vaccinate people from a flu every year. And if you vaccinized against the flu, if you fear injections and needles, just think about something else while the nurse is putting you, while the nurse is giving you a shot in the arm. Even if you feel yourself as healthy as a horse or as fit as a fiddle, visit your doctor regularly, check up, so visit your physician for a regular checkup, and take good care of yourself, and don't waste time before it is too late. So the diagnosed or prevent your illness. So you may change your lifestyle, for example, give up smoking, or if you have a high blood pressure, cut down on sugar, and do exercises every day, and just go jogging, start doing a sport, and include 15 minutes of exercise into your morning routine. And remember, but if you need medical help, remember, make sure when you go to before getting to a hospital, make sure you have insurance policy or healthcare coverage, because if you don't have it, you have to pay all the expenses on your own. And of course, and at the hospital they won't accept, you don't get medical help if you don't have this insurance. But if it is question of life and death, and you have a heart attack, and for example a stroke, you get medical help, you get medical treatment, But when you discharge from the hospital, the medical bills you must pay your medical bills, and so if you don't have an insurance, it may cost you tens of thousands and thousands of dollars. So please be careful.